Okay, so I need to remind myself. Cool.
Alright, did that hit the switch?
No. Oh no, it did. So do I need to go back?
Yeah, that must have opened something.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. We're learning stuff. We're learning stuff.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Welcome back to the Hive. I'm the Comic Foil.
I'm the Green Scorpion.
And, yeah, we're alive in the Hive. Learning new enemy patterns.
Oh, that's cool! That's a really safe way to do that.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do this.
Nice. Okay, so that'll protect our damaged friends.
Yep, and I have a pretty good idea on how to do this. So, you are going to do a basic attack on this thing. And you are going to attack this guy, not only to... Well, he's already grounded, but mainly because... Switch into melee mode.
Oh, I see. Okay, that changes what attack it's gonna do. I like it. Yeah, and taunt only costs... Yeah, taunt only costs 2.
Yep. So we can do this until we have what we need for a ping.
Yep. Which is coming up.
Alright, awesome. And yeah, he's taking damage from attacking Kabu.
Yeah, you're gonna keep up the taunt.
This is why I feel like favorite in the party would be good for Kabu, because like, okay, so I actually saw a comment about that. Apparently it doesn't like make it so that you take another action after they get attacked, but it raises your attack stat.
Yeah, and it doesn't like berserk you or anything, it just raises attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be worth trying.
Cool.
Alright, got 70 explore points.
Aphid egg.
Cool.
I'm actually going to let me look at our items actually. Huh. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Inventory. Let's use the shockberry on... There we go.
Okay.
Because I think they don't provide any of those status ailments until, like, unless you're in battle.
I'm guessing it would stun, yeah.
Yeah, and then we can grab the egg.
Or numb, as is the case in this game.
Oh boy.
Okay, so because you have to hold down B, you're gonna need to time this. Leave, no!
Or I can just run across. Hang on. I got your number.
Nice. Yeah, that's a really good way to initiate fights.
Yeah, seriously. Alright, so let's keep this up. We only have 1 TP left, but that's fine. I'm gonna focus on that guy for now. Huh.
Alright, Kabu's starting to look a little bad, but he'll heal up if you do some attacks. Problem is, now you don't have many ways to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think now's a... Oh, no, actually, I can do this. Because he'll still do damage. Or still heal.
Heal, at least.
I guess.
Yeah, Kabu always ignores 1 point of defense, but not 2. And because he was tired and because he has the lifesteal on, his attack is lowered.
Yeah, nothing there. Oh well. Ah. Oi. Alright, probably a time to use a healing item, huh?
Yeah, I think so. You could use a magic seed to get V back up.
I don't think we're gonna need that. I think I'm gonna focus on, Yeah, that'll work. Get some TP back as well. Alright, I'm starting to get better at timing this block. There we go. Okay, we're getting it. Man, this thing is...
Yeah. It's because we have the lifesteal on that Kabu doesn't do as much damage now.
Also, just, like, what are you doing? Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Take it out now.
Yeah, we can end this now. I'm actually glad it did that, because that meant a little less damage we took.
Mm-hmm. Oh, V.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to use your items, we still have... we have the bed bug.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's something to think of. I know we're, like, so close to not having to use these items now.
Oh, hey!
Oh, or we could pay her.
Yes, please. Thank you. Hey, guys. Venus here. Have you come for healing? Just fork over 8 berries. Yes, please.
I think that's worth it for 8 berries.
Also, yeah, let's chat. I want to see...
A factory inside a tree? You bees sure know how to impress. It is a bit tricky to get my roots out here, but I'm here to heal you up if you need it.
Yeah, I guess, like, Venus has, like, comments to say about these things as well. You're not an enemy.
Beep beep, pump status offline. Honey, stability critical. Contact Malby for repairs.
So I guess they're more like, cleaner drones.
Yeah.
Alright, so what more do we have here?
Speaking of drones in high up places, so we got our last few trailers for Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
Which I'd ask you what you think.
You know the answer to that.
I think I know the answer. It's looking pretty great.
Yeah. Dude, the game looks so much better, like, now that it's, like, in that part of development.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited to see where that goes.
Yeah, I'm glad they haven't shown us too much, and they, like, only recently decided to show what looked to be some of the main mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
V will still be able to do damage.
Yeah, but I wanted to stay in attack in melee mode.
Oh, okay. Then, I don't know, you can have her defend, or...
How do you do that?
It's under, strategies. Oh, sorry, no, it's just do nothing. So, it looks like Spiky Bod doesn't do anything against multi-target attacks.
Well, not just multi-target, but, like, ranged attacks.
Oh, and definitely not against ranged attacks, but...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, never mind, that was...
Yeah,
I mistook what I was looking at with the
Yeah, it
bots.
looks... I thought it was, like, range 2, but it's not, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think the combining ability that we're seeing in Tears of the Kingdom looks really amazing.
Sorry, focusing
No problem.
here.
No, I'm just gonna keep talking.
No, go for it, man. Go for it.
Yeah, I think... I know there was a lot of people who... Their big complaint from Breath of the Wild was the weapon durability, and we're saying for the sequel, please remove weapon durability, make it so that weapons can't break. And I'm glad they didn't do that, because I think that's actually... I think the fact that weapons break is very central to how the game works.
I agree.
But I think this ability to, like, combine stuff, like how, like, if your club is almost broken, you can, like, pick up a rock and attach it, and not only does that make a new weapon, but it, like, creates more durability. I think that's a really interesting way to solve the problem. Because even more so, the point of weapons having durability was that they didn't want you to get a favorite weapon and use it all the time. They want, like, the devs want you to constantly be scrambling around, thinking about what's around you and how you can use it.
Yeah.
It's to keep you from developing a dominant strategy.
Fun fact, actually, I'm one of those weirdos that actually loves weapon durability.
I like it a lot, yeah.
Because I like the idea of, I like the idea of, I guess you could say item management, in a way. Like, I actually like the idea of, like, oh yeah, weapon durability forces you to, like, think about resourcing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, think about, like, oh, like, what is the best and most efficient way to deal with this? And, there's multiple paths here. Oh, timing.
Yeah, the only downside of weapon durability was that sometimes a treasure for doing something, you'd find a treasure chest. What's this? Training ground notice. Remember that the doors only stay open for a while, so crank it up and run for it.
Alright. Oh, jeez. Huh.
Okay, so you can't get that way yet, but,
yeah, I think I got this. Go ahead and keep going.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, is that sometimes in Breath of the Wild you would find a treasure chest or you would do something important and you would get rewarded with like a really good sword. And that's great, but that sword would only last so long, so like in a way it might feel like kind of a bummer that what you got for doing that was something that was only temporary, as opposed to like finding a Korok seed or something, which is very small but is like a permanent progress towards upgrading. Like, I thought what would be really nice is if you're able to catalog, if there's a catalog that keeps track of the kinds of weapons you've gotten, so that maybe if there's like a blacksmith somewhere that can make copies of weapons for you. I'd love to see something like that, but all in all, yeah, you can't just remove weapon durability from Breath of the Wild and expect it to be the same game. That would completely change everything.
Honestly, like, that's my opinion on it, is because, like, removing weapon durability kind of, like, defeats the purpose of what the game is supposed to be, a survival game.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, a lot easier than most other, like, survival and, like management games and things like that, but even so, like... I think weapon durability is, like, a very important detail, especially when it is properly balanced.
Yeah.
One thing that I've had a couple of people say to me is, like, they wish they would remove weapon durability from Fire Emblem, and I'm like...
And there are some games that have.
Yeah, actually, Fire Emblem Fates did that.
And so did Engage.
But those games are balanced in such a way where weapon durability is not supposed to be the main thing that you should be focusing on. So it works there.
I prefer the system to have weapon durability, but I'll say neither of those games were bad for removing it. Oof.
Ow.
That's pretty rough.
Screw it. We're doing, this. Really?
Yeah, because those are all just... Well,
yeah, these enemies in particular are super annoying.
I mean, maybe we should take the lifesteal off of Kabu so that he's doing more damage again.
Maybe. The thing is like, we could break it with Leaf, but he's kind of preoccupied.
Yeah, right now we can't.
Really?
Well, now he's very preoccupied. Do you want to just, like, heavy strike it?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, at this point we kind of just have to...
Yeah. Because even relaying the Kabu won't do anything because of how many debuffs on his attack he has right now.
It will heal him.
That's true. Yeah, I guess relay just to heal the 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Fates and Engage both are kind of built more around getting like a best build for your character, along with things of like you're gonna need the bubble shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can grab these real quick. Oh, Jesus. Mother effer.
I'm glad you don't seem to take damage from those things.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you're really supposed to do this. Because I don't think you can jump.
I can't switch characters while I'm doing this either, so I kind of just have to like go as far as I can and then switch to Leaf and then run for it. You! Okay, I get it. Let me see something. Okay. I can do this.
Are we even sure we need to hold that switch? Like, have we been to the other side to see... Go over there with the bubble shield first, just, like, see what's
Just to see what we're dealing with?
Yeah. Because I think that switch you hit before might have just lowered the door so we don't have to do it. Oh, no, there was still a door up.
Yeah, well, still, let's take care of this
Yeah,
first,
get this
I
out of
suppose.
the way. I think... Yeah, the ability to, like, move through ceilings is really, really interesting. The like, ascend ability. I'm interested to see how that gets utilized. There's just a lot of, like, really crazy stuff that have been in the trailers that are like, oh man, how, like... That seems to open up, like, a whole new world of possibilities in that system. Because... So people love Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was very popular, and I've seen some people hate on it. Which, like, I get it, because, like, sometimes something's really popular, and, like...
The popular thing, then, is to not like it as much.
Yeah. Or, like, if the game just, like, wasn't really your thing and everybody loves it, it's, like... feels kind of awkward to not be as into it. You feel left out, so you kind of want to hate on it. Now, what I've heard some people say is that Breath of the Wild doesn't do anything special in terms of open world games, and they've accused people who like it of like, oh, well, you just must not have played a lot of open world games. Like, what's the big difference between this and Assassin's Creed has the towers and...
Yeah.
all the kind of stuff, all the, like, little objectives hidden all over the place. But I think that's completely untrue. I think what Breath of the Wild really brings to the formula, especially, I think Zelda combat is, like, a neat flavor of controlling a game, just, like, the Z targeting and just quick dodges and stuff. But also, what's really special about Breath of the Wild, and what's special about a lot of Nintendo games, is just how systems interlock with each other.
Yeah.
So, like, in Breath of the Wild, if you use a fire attack and there's grass around, all of the grass will set on fire. And if enemies are in there, they'll get caught on fire, and bokoblins will run out of the fire, and wooden weapons will catch fire and deplete. And from the grass, it will create updrafts, which you can ride. Like, there's all these interconnected systems in the physics engine.
Also, what are we gonna level up?
Your level, your choice. I'm always pro more metal points, but I can also see more TP coming in handy.
I think TP would work because we're going to start using those a lot more to get through what we want to. So I'm going to go with that. Needle toss. Oh Jesus! Ah, I see.
Okay, so we do need. Yeah.
Okay, I think I know. I think I know how I'm going to do this. I got this.
Yeah, at least now that bee won't be in the way.
Yeah, honestly, like, here's the thing that, like, drives me up a wall sometimes is, the idea that people find the need to make comparisons.
Good job.
When it comes to other games. Thank you. And, like, I honestly find that, like, derivative and unfair a lot of the time because it's like, yeah, so what if Breath of the Wild did the same thing as, like, some other open world games have done?
Yeah, like Far Cry or whatever.
Like, are you seriously one who's going to complain about that and not look at a situation where it's like, oh, well, what about Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what about all the other first-person shooters that do what they do? What about all the other fighting games that do what they do? Like, all games are inspired by one thing or another in some way. I'm not going to look at Killer Instinct and not think that it wasn't inspired in some way by Mortal Kombat. I'm not going to look at Overwatch and not think that it was in some way inspired by Doom or Call of Duty or Halo.
Yeah, that's just what video games, that's like the history. That's,
And I think that's what, like, kind of drives me nuts a lot of the time is that, like, people, like, want to... Honestly, like, if you have a genuine criticism about Breath of the Wild, like, say... The dungeons weren't all that great.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I have criticisms of Breath of the Wild. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, but like that's the thing though. Genuine criticisms, like, oh, like the enemy variety wasn't all that great. Okay, I get that. The dungeons weren't all that intuitive. Like, in fact, there were hardly any dungeons. Okay, yes, I get that. But then you tell me like, oh, well, it doesn't do anything else. It doesn't do anything new compared to everything else. So have video games for the last God knows how long.
Yeah, and if you're one of those people who wanted to get rid of the durability or like think that Breath of the Wild is really samey, I'm not like calling you trash. I'm just saying I think there's some flawed logic in your opinion, and for that reason I do not share your opinion. It is still your opinion.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that actually like I would like to emphasize a lot of the time is like, yeah, at the end of the day, like everyone has their opinion, but opinions are like asses. Everyone has them. Not everyone wants to see them.
That went in a different direction than I thought it was gonna go.
What did you think it was gonna go?
Well, and the other one is, opinions are like asses. Everyone has them and they all stink.
That too, honestly. Because it's like, yeah, like, everyone's opinion is going to stink in one way or another to someone.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, you know? So, I'm not exactly going to hold anyone... I'm not going to hold anyone against... I'm not going to hold anything against anyone for having an opinion. I am going to hold something against anyone who who thinks that their opinion is the right opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes somebody just feels a way, and even though I think they're wrong, I don't like seeing people like pile on them. Like, I don't want to disrespect you for having a different opinion, but sometimes I think your opinion's based on false logic, and I'm going to destroy you in an argument. I don't want that to mean like I don't respect you as a person, but like,
gosh darn it, this paralysis is a problem.
Yeah, definitely. There was a lot about Breath of the Wild that did disappoint me. Like, as a longtime Zelda fan, there were like classic Zelda things that I was missing.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, you know, this game, Breath of the Wild, actually was very responsible for bringing a lot of people in the modern era into the Zelda franchise because it did things different. Because it appealed to a different sort of like demographic. Gosh darn it.
Ooh.
It did appeal to a different sort of demographic compared to what the usual Zelda fan is all about.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that's what worked in its favor.
I mean, my wife, I've tried to get her into Zelda games before. She's played, she had Phantom Hourglass a long time ago when the DS was out. She's played some Ocarina of Time. She's played different things. Like, she's just not really into it. And she loves Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just, like, it's the Zelda game for her.
Jesus! These turrets are a problem. Yeah, the fact that they have, like, 2 defense is, like, really problematic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna take you out right now.
So
it's okay. I got this.
I think we should go into medals and take off lifesteal.
Yeah, I agree. Because, like, we need Kabu to start doing more damage.
It's slowing us down so much.
Mm-hmm. Alright, then.
I like it on him, it's just not doing it for us right now.
Okay, there we go. So take out Life Stealer.
Yeah.
Keep Spiky Bog, right?
Yeah, I think we can keep Spiky Bod.
Do we want to give him favorite one?
Yeah, we could totally do that. Let's just find something that costs 1 to take off. Like, we could take off Crazy Prepared if you want.
Yeah, I'll just try to be sure to, like...
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Favorite one. It does decrease his defense. It does decrease his defense, but Leaf and like it'll give Leaf and V the power to maybe be able to actually do something.
Yeah, I think this is a good like temporary build for what we're dealing with.
We're definitely gonna have to go through like these like badge builds and see if like there's anything else we can do with them.
I would love to see more enemy variety in this game.
Like honestly, I'm surprised we didn't see Pose in this game in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Personally,
I've always wanted to do. Oh,
you're new.
Is that an Obama honey?
I'll check in a moment. Spy.
Yeah, it's the item Obama honey.
Wait, what?
Because that's also an item, and I think that's...
Oh! What a waste of honey. To think all the meals this could have been. If it pulls anything funny, we'll use our ice magic to deal with it. Let's end this. Huh!
Yeah, that's what we got when we combined 2 honey drops together. Okay. Attack +1.
Cool. I'm actually gonna go to V first. Yeah, look at that power. There you go. Okay, I'm glad I used Leaf last.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
I think this is a good system.
Okay, yeah, this is a lot better.
I mean, we'll have to see when we square up with some turrets again, but yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and hopefully we can get some more, like, healing items. Huh.
I think you're gonna need to free stuff with...
Yeah, I'm just, like, trying to observe, like, how this is going to work. Because, yeah, I see another pass up there, and I think we're gonna need that.
I've thought a lot about what enemies I'd like to see in a sequel to Breath of the Wild, which is finally upon us. Cause, well, we've seen some new enemies in the trailer, and they look good. I hope it's not all that we're getting.
Ah, I see now.
Oh, button.
Cool. We figured this out. That's a lot of honey.
Yeah.
Like like, for some reason my thought went to, like, lava, but then I remembered, oh no, we're in a beehive. Okay, hang on a sec. That's really cool. Alright, you mother effer. Let's get this over with.
You ever play Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle?
I have. Ah, crap.
How in that game there is a status condition called honey.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Like, here's a question for you. What's a status condition that you've seen in a video game that you're like, that's a status condition? Really?
Okay,
Because I've seen some unique ones in video games, like, overall, you know?
Earthbound has a lot of them. Like,
yes,
Earthbound
it
has... It has poison, but also you can just have it cold. You can be homesick.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. There's a drunk status condition in some games, including Live Alive, and even though you can't get it yourself in Hades, the kind of poison condition is just throwing alcohol on people and inebriating them. And that's what, like, stands as the poison status.
I always found it interesting how Pokemon has poison and then badly poisoned.
Yeah, with toxic.
Yeah. Funnily enough, one thing that I found interesting is, like, you remember I did that one video of, like, what if Monster Hunter monsters were Pokemon?
Yeah.
And, like, there would... Oh. For some reason, I thought that was that was a floor. But no, that is, like, a pool of honey.
Which you probably wouldn't sink into. You just kind of, like, splat onto the top and have to trudge through.
I'm gonna pay more berries to heal up because this place is hard.
Yeah. Well, we're making a lot of berries, too, while we fight these guys. So.
Yeah, so I'm okay with this. Gonna go ahead and save while I'm at it. But, hang on, let me try something. Okay, that does not work.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you hit them with an attack, they need to be dizzy when you hit them.
Got it. But yeah, so, I kind of, like, see that as well as, in Monster Hunter, there's the poison status, but there's also Venom Blight, which, like, is exclusive to some monsters, which, like, kills you so much faster and is, like, overall way more detrimental. So I found that interesting that there are different levels of poison.
Darkest Dungeon has the Crimson Curse, which, screw that.
I hate the Crimson Curse in Darkest Dungeon, dude. Like, what a debilitating status. Because, like, the funny thing is, like, I think the Crimson Curse, along with, like, a few other status ailments, like Confusion and stuff, like, embody one of the biggest fears when it came to, when it comes to, like, that sort of thing, is, RNG.
Yeah.
Like, when you can't control what your characters do. That's when things get, like, scary.
I always think games like Pokemon has it and Final Fantasy games have it, that have, like, an infatuation effect are funny.
Honey?
Are funny.
Oh, funny. Sorry, there's so much honey in here, dude. I'm like, goodness gracious, I'm gonna get it.
Maybe I did say honey.
No, you probably did say funny, and I didn't. You'll see it in post.
I have an annoying status condition right now, which is that I chipped a tooth, and it's really annoying.
Oh yeah, what happened there?
I don't know what happened. there's a chip in my tooth now.
Ooh.
It doesn't hurt, but it's like a new texture. It's like one of my front bottom teeth. So it's like where my tongue is all the time, so I can't stop. Like.
Oh, I think it needs like 3 cards.
Okay. So like my tongue is hitting it all the time, and it's still like a really sharp edge. So it's just.
Oh, I can just walk on there.
Very annoying.
Yeah, I've had that. Oh, hi. Can we just walk on that? Oh no, I gotta freeze it with Leaf, don't I?
Oh yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Team Snake Mouth!
Help, please! Really, guys? Come on. You can handle this.
Yeah, they're not really good for much.
No, they are not. I'm gonna do this.
If you play The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, there's a condition of being turned into a rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what happens at first when you're in the Dark World without the magic mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess Link's, inner self is a rabbit.
Doesn't Final Fantasy have, like, a frog status?
Yes. Yeah, you can get turned into a toad. You can also get turned mini. And in Final Fantasy III, there is a dungeon which, to get through, you need to turn your entire party into toads.
That's right.
To swim through.
Oh, that reminds me also, in Persona 5, there was that thing where
you
got all turned into mice.
The mice, yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Personally, I like that segment.
It's pretty
I thought it was funny.
I like when they all get stuck in the trap together.
Mm-hmm.
Because none of them can resist the cheese.
Going even further into Persona 5 after this cutscene, mind you. Phew, we owe you one again.
We may have to start charging them.
Nonsense fee.
What did you do to get rushed by bee-boops? That's funny coming out of Leaf's
Yeah.
mouth.
Oh yeah, we were trying to switch out.
Oh.
I was gonna stay here controlling it while Aerie crossed, but then they went crazy.
This place is too dangerous. You shouldn't split up.
You should return to a safe place. We will take care of this.
Wait. No, that was you, right?
Wait, we can help. Seriously.
We can stay here and press a switch, right? Then all of you can cross. That's a fantastic idea. We're impressed.
It'll settle our debt with V, too. She was just kidding, do not worry.
Right, kidding.
But will you be okay? What if you get ambushed again?
Doesn't seem to be anything dangerous left around. Trust us, okay? Just go get a move on, press whatever that is.
Select.
Press select. To give us a holler and we'll press a switch. Ah. Cool!
Alright.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I'm
tricky.
gonna chance it.
In the Kid Icarus games, you can get turned into an eggplant,
That's right.
which sucks.
Oh, again, what I was saying, right?
Yeah.
Persona 5 has the fight against Yaldabaoth, who has his own set of, unique status ailments.
That's true.
Because, all based on the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Okay, that was actually kind of cool.
I was thinking the same thing. Should we go back and talk to them? Alright. We're just gonna stand here forever then.
I guess we'll go back this way. I think I can just jump. Yes.
Nice.
I really like this power with Leaf. Haha! Progress.
And we're in. Well, with that...
Oh, jeez.
Okay, let's
Oh,
do
hey!
this. Let's do this scene and then we can move on.
Away! Away with you! Melby, hang in there!
We'll keep you safe.
V? What are you doing here?
Tuh.
Talk later. We're getting rid of these pests.
Is Malby V's sister?
Oh my god, maybe. Oh, I know exactly what to do here. And we got 17 TP to do this. Alright. I love this theme. Okay, Ice Ball. Oh.
What if you use V's relay
To leaf?
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking, baby. Oh, there we go. And then... dash through, baby! Ooh,
Yeah,
those damage numbers!
With the shatter, too.
Ooh, okay.
Those damage numbers.
Oh, Jesus. The timing on that is quick.
Nice. That was a good ice fall.
Awesome. Alright. You took the fall there, Kabu, but we got it.
Watch it! You almost splattered that honey on me. Ah, I don't even get a thank you? You don't deserve it, V.
We, are glad to see you're okay.
V, who is this?
This is Malby, the maintenance chief.
That I am. Glad you still remember that. Who are those two with you?
Oh, or this might have just been V's boss, because V also mentioned she told her boss to shove it.
Oh, yeah. V's exploration team.
At your service.
So you did go and build up a team instead of doing your shift here, didn't ya?
Anything is better than here. Bet you never saw it coming either.
I didn't. The V from back then wouldn't have managed.
Hey!
Guess something changed, though. It seems that I owe ya in the end, so thanks. Who knows what could have happened?
You're... welcome?
I'm glad we could be of help. By the way, Miss Malby, we're looking for the Overseer. Would you be able to help us?
Oh, her? She's got to be trapped in the storage. With the security in place, the vents shut down. Honey's heating up, and those Obama honeys are popping up. She won't last long by herself. What do we do? The storage is locked. That's because the pump shut down. I was about to fix it when I got jumped.
Can you fix it now?
Yep. Hang on tight for a few minutes.
Is it done?
Yep, good as new. Processing back to full power. Storage should be open now.
Thank you. Now we've just got to walk back.
Oh, you're gonna like this, Kabu.
With the machines working again, you can catch the tram back. Will it bring us back to the entrance? Yeah, saves us lots of time. And you get to see the factory from a whole new angle.
That is fantastic. We do get to tour around after all.
Thanks, Malby. We're gonna go do our mission and stuff.
V, if you don't think you're cut out for that exploration stuff, I'll actually rehire you here. Could always use more folk pushing the boxes.
Never! Let's go, team.
All right. And with that, I think we gotta call it for an episode.
Yeah. Are you still malfunctioning? Nope. We're good. We'll do that next time.
All right.
All right, so that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, knowing that if exploration doesn't work out, V can always come back, work at the Hive, it's a pretty sweet deal.
I was just gonna say, like, you know what? For people like us, having a bit of job security is actually really nice.
Yeah.
So.
But, you know, she didn't want to stay working at the Hive because at this stage of her life, she didn't want to be stuck. I'm the Comic Foil.
I'm the Green Scorpion.
And we will see you next time.
See ya.
I thought it was a pretty good end joke. Or, you know what they... like, a stinger, I think they call it.
Oh my lord.